Greg wants gratitude. Tracy gives him attitude.
She doesn't appreciate me. She doesn't appreciate anything.
I appreciate everything that you do.
Well, you sure don't act like it.
But his blind date confessed to being quite impressed.
My favorite part of the date was the foot massage on the beach. Don't do all that for me.
You don't deserve it.
After Tracy's fashion brings out her date's passion.
Came out and had this nice red dress on, came up to about here.
Is that the dress I bought you?
Will they have a new start or a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples voluntarily go on one blind date to test the strength of their own relationship. So let's meet today's couple. Now, 6 months ago, she was watching a basketball game and he was watching her. He made a few slick moves and their relationship became a slam dunk. However, now they're wondering if the relationship is headed for the bench. So please welcome Tracy Kinley and Greg Jackson. Welcome to the show. And Greg, I want to start with you. Is how Tracy caught your attention at the basketball game?
Well, I went to my friend's basketball game, went to go see us playing, and I was also noticing Tracy across the way. The game was in the middle, and she was like propped up across the way. And so I was sitting there staring at her and everything, looking at the little blue jeans all tight, hugging her butt, and her little crop top that was securing her breast pretty nicely.
And Tracy, since he caught your attention, did the same thing happen in reverse?
Greg was the funniest guy that I ever met when I first met him, but...
That's good.
Thank you.
Don't applause, he's a big dork.
But at first, you liked it at first. You liked it on first.
At first.
Well, explain how he's a big dork.
Jim Carrey. Okay. One day, Chris,
yes.
I'm in my bed, right? I'm laying down trying to get my beauty rest, right? Get a tap on my shoulder and I wake up and there's a balloon tied to his you-know-what.
So he's just always like pranking and pulling jokes and stuff like that?
It's not funny
Right, she
anymore,
found
you know
no humor in that, I guess.
Okay.
Just over the top, maybe a little bit too much for her. Now, Greg, did you know that Tracy was not a big fan of all those kind of things?
Well, at first, she just loved everything. She was laughing, giggling, everything.
No.
She was laughing at now she's Miss PMS girl. I mean, everything. Every day is a PMS day, okay? That's what we say. And that's all she does
Every
is just
day
trip
is a
on.
nerd day for you.
She just trips on stuff all the time. At first she would laugh, but now everything's just so serious now.
Now, Tracy, you called him a nerd and a dork so far. What other kind of affectionate pet names do you have for him?
Bitch. Greg is the biggest bitch.
Just because I don't...
No, you act like my mother.
Okay.
He irons his underwear.
That's a little extreme. Now, come on. What guy irons her underwear?
Personally, my mom raised me to be neat, okay? I'm neat. Just because
but
she lives like she's homeless, okay? She lives like she's homeless.
CD's in alphabetical order, though? That's strange.
All right, Greg, she's talked about some of the things that bugs her. What about with you and her? What bothers you?
Okay, there's this friend that she has that personally I don't think too highly of, okay? And I think personally that she's not being too faithful to me.
Keyword friend.
Okay, yeah, friend.
What, was it another guy?
Keyword friend.
It's another guy you're talking about?
Yes, personally I think that she's not too faithful to me.
Now, what gives you the idea, and what are some of your suspicions based on?
Okay, well, I went over to her house one day, right? And so I'm all, walking around and go to her room, and I see like a little box on the bed. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna see what it is, right?
Sure.
So I open it up, and it's some sexy lingerie. Okay, I'm talking. It was a black velvet matching bra and G-string set.
Now you're saying this other guy is buying her these underwear?
Yes. And personally, I do not think that a male should buy someone else that.
It's just.
Now, Tracy. Thank you.
It was just a gift, and he's my friend.
Tracy, does Greg buy you that kind of underwear? Do you get that stuff from Greg?
No, but he likes to wear my underwear.
Greg, wait. Here's what I want to know, Greg. Who looks better in the underwear, you or Tracy?
Actually, I think I do.
He does.
Oh, okay. But what about the most important thing, though, Greg? Do you get a chance to see her in that sexy underwear?
No, basically I don't, because I don't get any. I don't get any, and see, ex's baggage right there. She's just being mean.
Why aren't you getting any?
Personally, I think it's because of her ex-boyfriend. Something that he did, I have to sit there and pay for it.
No, it's because every time we have an intimate moment, you act like a nerd.
Again with the nerd thing she doesn't like. Now, Greg, what's your objective of coming on Change Your Heart? What'd you hope to accomplish?
Well, I accomplished that I want to have someone that appreciates me, and I will actually have permission to date someone else.
All right, well, that's what we provide you with. Absolutely. In fact, both of you. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet Greg's date, and we're going to hear how things got hot and spicy south of the border. So stay tuned. Here with Tracy and Greg. Now, Greg was hoping to find a girl who would appreciate his sense of humor as well as his sense of romance. So we found a girl that we knew would laugh at his jokes and actually make his heart flutter. So please say hello to Shannon Bradley. Join us over here. I mean, most people wait till they come over to the couch, and Greg's over there running to meet her at the door.
Oh, look, it's Grandma Ethel.
Okay.
Hater.
Greg, let's talk about the date. Were you a little bit nervous there? Were you concerned?
Yeah, at first I was extremely nervous. You know, I didn't know what to talk to her about and everything, and I was running a little late, so I went ahead and gave my friends a phone and let her talk to him a little bit, see what she's about.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like scoping her out a little bit. And Shannon, did he explain why he was going to be a little bit late?
Well, he didn't, but his friends explained to me that he was ironing his clothes along with his underwear. So he was going to be a little late.
Again, with the ironing the underwear. Now, Shannon, was it just me, or did you also think that's a little kooky?
No, you got to do what you got to do. You got to look nice on the outside and under. You know?
You try to iron the creases out your shoes?
Shannon, I understand. Shannon,
you could have ironed the things off of your toes.
Shannon, I understand that Greg came bearing gifts when he met you?
Yes, he bought me an apple because I'm a teacher. And earlier that day, I told him that I didn't have tennis shoes and we needed tennis shoes for our date. And told him what size I wore, whatever, and I didn't think too much about it and came to my door. Not only did he have the apple, but he had a box of shoes.
You bought her some shoes?
2 shoes and a beautiful rose. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I figured a woman needs to be comfortable and stuff, you know, so every woman needs a pair of tennis shoes, so.
Yeah, Tracy, that bothers you a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a little.
Shannon, one of the things that Tracy said earlier was that Greg's kind of a ham, plays it up the fool part or whatever. Did you think that also?
No, I thought he was very nice. He's so sweet. We had a long drive to Mexico, 3 hours, and he had me laughing and blushing the whole way up there. The whole time.
So you like that whole humor thing?
Exactly.
You guys are
Now, why were you blushing, though? What was causing you to blush?
Oh, my goodness. Throughout the whole date, he had, like, all these little gifts and surprises the whole day. Little flowers he would pick off of a tree and just give to me. And he also had the people at the restaurant throw me a little birthday party because he's going to miss my birthday. So
he's planning ahead there and everything.
Exactly.
So yeah, since I wasn't there for her last birthday.
So, Greg, you literally charmed her.
Basically, my mom's
You
charmed.
don't do all that for me.
Okay, well, because you don't deserve it. Okay, my mother gave me a chain that means a lot to me, right? And she has a chain of a Scorpio, and I have one of a Gemini. And I figured I'd represent her, and she represent me by exchanging. So she wore it today.
So that's what you did.
Yeah, we exchanged charms. I was his, he wore mine. I'm a Scorpio.
Now, Tracy, that seems to bother you a little bit more than the shoe thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Because he never lets me wear it.
I guess some people are just worthy.
All right. Temporary.
Now, Greg, what happens when you're with Tracy, though, and you try to do these kind of romantic things? What's the consequences?
Well, basically, she doesn't appreciate me. She doesn't appreciate anything.
I appreciate everything that you do
Well, you
for
sure
me.
in the hell don't act like it. I mean, I might go ahead and get her somewhere, you know, try to make her laugh. And then put stuff aside.
Now, Greg, what about with Shannon when you were with her? Were you feeling more appreciated?
Shannon was totally different. I mean, we rode horses into the sunset on the beach and everything, and was sitting there laughing the whole time. You know, she never showed any kind of
Now, Shannon, what about you? This sounds like a big romance novel. Was that your favorite part there that was going on, or what?
Well, my favorite part of the date was the foot massage on the beach. He took off my shoes. This guy's got great hands, really.
So he gave your feet a good working over?
Exactly.
And Greg, at this point, you sounds like you guys are connecting totally here.
Yeah, we're connecting quite well.
Yeah, hands to the feet, the whole works.
Yeah, massage your hand, and something that I have is about this little pinky thing. I don't hold the whole hand. but I just hold a pinky.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we did as they took her to this club that she wanted to go to, so we went ahead and went to the club that she wanted to go to.
Mm-hmm. Now, Shannon, you guys went to a club, so I'm assuming you got out on the dance floor?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
You guys got out on the dance floor, and what was that like?
Well, we actually wanted to slow dance, but the club didn't play that kind of music, so we just got our groove on to a little fast music. It didn't matter because, well, I can't dance either, so it didn't matter. It was just fun. We just were enjoying each other's company.
Sure. Now, Greg, besides slow dancing, was there something else you wanted to do that you didn't get to do?
Yes, I was dying to get a kiss from Shannon, and I kind of chickened out at the last moment, so.
You did.
I admire her from afar.
So, Shannon, you're standing at the end getting no kiss. Were you a little disappointed?
I just assumed he was a little, standoffish.
Did you take his
girlfriend?
Greg, what about overall, though?
See, this is how she acts just when we're around. I mean, she just sits there and
she's a little jealous. I can understand that. But, Greg, what about after the date with Shannon? Any regrets, anything overall?
Yes, there was 2 regrets that I had. One, I wanted to get her a white rose, but I ended up getting her a red one because it was too late. So I'm going to make up for that now. And the other thing is,
you got her the rose.
Since I chickened out on the kiss, then I'm going to get it now.
All right. Now, hang on a second. Tracy, now let me just say this, though, because we heard all about Greg's date, but Tracy, we haven't even gotten to your date yet, so hang on, because we're going to hear all about you next, and you're going to get your share some equal time here. Next, we're going to find out why Tracy's date called her a devil in a red dress. What's that all about next? It's coming up. What happened on Greg's date with Shannon. Now we're going to meet the man that Tracy dated. Now, she says Greg's a complete dork and a compulsive neat freak. So we set her up with a super stud who's very compulsive about making a woman happy. So say hello to Darrell Williams. Darrell, how you doing? Good to see you. Dramatic. Greg, let me start with you. Do you think Darrell's any competition for Tracy's affections?
Nah. Nah, not at all. I mean,
you don't think so?
Okay. Nah, Tracy, Greg went out of his way to do some nice things for Shannon. Was Darrell just as thoughtful?
Yeah, he bought me a rose, but it looked like it was from 7-Eleven. And he
should have bought himself a haircut.
All right, balloon boy.
Oh, that's
what's up with the balloon?
Other than that, it was
40 years old with braces.
All right, so it was a rose that was maybe not the best rose.
Yeah.
Sagging. What's up with the sagging when you sit down? That's
it's okay.
Hey, Darrell. Darrell, what about when you met Tracy? What kind of reaction did you get?
Yeah, I mean, I got her the rose, but it's the first date. You don't bring a dozen roses on the first date. I mean, you just met. She's a sport brand.
I expect that. I expect.
That's what I'm saying. That's his problem. He's giving you all this stuff, but you need a man that can dictate.
You gonna be my man? You're right.
Darrell, you think you're a little bit more of a challenge for Tracy than Greg would be?
Oh yeah, little fella
with a faded watch.
Little fella right here.
Little fella
right here. Now
she
needs
somebody to look up to.
That's dominating.
Not somebody to dominate over.
Oh really?
That's all you are.
So Darrell, you're feeling pretty confident then, I guess, at the beginning. Tell us where the date started.
We went horseback riding.
Horseback riding?
Yeah. She came.
And how did she look in the saddle?
She had these tight jeans on. I actually didn't think she was gonna make it on the saddle because they were kind of tight.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm glad that she did get on there because she was looking kind of nice.
You guys had a good time then? So Darrell, I want to know, was there any horsing around going on?
Yeah, actually it was. I positioned my horse behind her horse so I can get that full view.
Oh yeah, she's riding in front of you. Tracy, let's talk about one of the big issues, though, between the two of these guys. Darrell's humor versus Greg's humor. What was that like?
Darrell knows when to be funny, and Darrell knows when to be serious. That's what I love about Darrell.
Yeah.
And he,
Right. Where Greg, you figure he's just goofing all the time.
Yeah, Greg is a dummy. He is not.
Now, Darrell, I understand that Tracy had a surprise for you waiting back at her place. Is that right?
Oh yeah, we went back to her place to change clothes. She came out and had this nice red dress on and came up to about here. Had the cleavage showing, and I was like,
Is that the dress I bought you?
Eugene Mama. Oh yeah.
So Darrell, that's where we got the.
See where dress I bought
She's
her.
trying to thank you for it. No way. So Darrell, that's where we got the devil in the red dress.
Yeah,
is
that's
that right?
the devil in the red dress.
Yeah, that is the dress that you bought me.
I appreciate that. Good look.
Now, Greg, when she dresses this way, Greg, is that why you get so jealous?
Well, she likes to wear lots of provocative clothes around her male friends, okay?
No.
I mean, I understand, when we go out, we have fun, but it seems like she don't dress like that anymore when we go out, okay?
The reason why I dress the way I
when
dress.
she goes out with her friends, she likes to wear little booby showing shirt,
Then she plays it a little bit more.
Yeah,
How about you, Darrell? Did you have a problem with that?
Man, you crazy? Nah. Nah, I mean, she has a
all
nice...
males are gonna have that disrespect.
But I'm not all males. I didn't disrespect her, so don't go there.
Tracy, what about the differences between Darrell and Greg? Did you find out anything about him?
He doesn't cry in movies. I like that. Other than this girl right here. He's always crying in movies, just like a bitch.
That's the third time she done called you.
So Darrell finally gets a point in his favor, I guess. That's good. Darrell finally scored a point in his favor.
Yeah, I think I scored a lot of points.
No, you didn't.
Prior to that, I didn't have to walk her to the restroom like somebody has to do to hover on her.
Yeah.
Because I got to ask about when you were at the movie, Tracy, was there any touching going on? Were you guys fooling around?
Yeah, a lot. Darrell is very affectionate, and I like that too. He was like all on me and putting his hands all over my leg.
It was the braces, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Now, Darrell.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, hold on, Darrell. Greg said earlier that Tracy can really ruin a mood sometimes. Did she do anything, or did things progress after the movie to find out?
Yeah, we went back to her place to end the evening.
See, she didn't say she went back to the place.
All right, so you went back to her place.
Oh, I guess y'all don't have that. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
We went back to her place in the evening. I walked her to her apartment, met her friends, got their approval too. Was doing a little rubbing noses, and I think she wanted me to kiss her, but I just kissed her on the cheek and left her at that.
So you left it at that.
Clear bracelet, yeah, step on me.
You think you left her wanting more?
You're a little boy, man. You're a little boy.
If you want your bracelet, at least get them on the inside so so they can't see it,
You guys, okay, hang on, we're gonna hose you all off here in a second. Will Tracy and Greg have a change of heart? That's our only question left. During the break, they have to make that decision. We'll come right back to find out what it is. Tracy, now they've been going out for 6 months, but now Greg feels Tracy doesn't really fully appreciate his romantic gestures and his sense of humor. So Tracy feels that Greg is too much of a clown and not enough of a man for her, and that's why we're here at this point. Greg, we're going to get your decision first. You care for Tracy, we know that. You had fun on your date with Shannon and had a really good time, and she actually seemed to appreciate you a lot more than what you're getting in the past there. So, what is your decision?
My decision is that I want someone that's going to appreciate me and enjoy everything that I do for her, all right? And so I'm gonna have a change of heart with Shannon.
Change of heart. Shannon, does that work for you? Okay. Tracy, we're gonna get your decision now. Greg obviously says he wants to have a change of heart. You've been together for 6 months. We set you out on a date with Darrell, who might be a little bit more of what you're looking for. We don't know. What's your decision?
Greg is a little girl. He's a man, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was easy. Change of heart. All right. And Darrell, does that work for you? Does that work for you, Darrell?
That's cool.
He's okay with that? All right. So, Tracy, anything about the experience that made you, didn't know definitely this is what you wanted?
I was mad about the shoes and the charm.
Okay.
That bugs you most, and so that was enough, Eric. Well, the good thing is you both had to change, I guess, and so learning from the past, you can start 2 new relationships here. So sometimes it works out that way. That's our show for today. Good luck to Shannon and Greg, and also to Tracy and Darrell, and we'll see you next time on Change of Heart.